here are the 3 things you need to do every single day if you want results with women. I don't care if you do a million other things, but if you don't do these 3 things, you will not succeed with women. So here it is. Number 1, start approaching. I don't care where you're approaching. I don't care if it's daytime, nighttime, school, gym, whatever. In order to meet women, you need to start approaching. The way that I like to do it is day game. Mall, the park, wherever, find girls that I like and just go talk to them right there. Just get their numbers on the spot. Go do instant dates with them on the spot without the hassle of staying up till 3 a.m., without the hassle of buying drinks or dealing with drunk people, or having to sort of put in like hours and days and weeks and honestly years cultivating and building like a perfect social circle situation. So what I like to do is sort of like a one-man army style of game where I can be dropped into any city, any place, any location, and very quickly I know how to meet women, go on dates, and start sort of building that up and getting new women into my life. So I don't care what you're doing. If you're not approaching, you are probably not meeting as many women as you could. So this is an absolutely vital skill set, especially knowing that dating apps are capped to a certain point. You know, like unless you're top 0.01% of guys with like perfect, you know, dating app profiles, you're like a model or something, and you're just absolutely cleaning up on the apps and landing 10s like crazy. Dating apps are capped at a certain point. So you're gonna need this skill if you really want to unlock true abundance in your dating life. And kind of what approaching really comes down to is, guys, we know that we should be approaching. Like we know about cold approach, we know that this exists, and it's slowly going to eat at you like until you actually do something about it, until you actually go and approach women and prove to yourself that you can actually go and pick up women in the real world rather than swiping on an app and getting, you know, 6, 7s from a dating app. You can actually go and approach them in real life, you know, with your feet and your mouth and figure out how to go get women in the real world. So if you can't do that, it's slowly going to sort of eat at you. And it is possible for anyone to do it, which is the cool thing about game, about cold approach. It's a skill set that can be learned. You don't have to have a perfect profile. You don't have to look a certain way. It doesn't even rely on your looks. It's all behavioral, how you convey yourself, and you know how you convey yourself, how you frame the situation, how you lead, how you escalate. And it's kind of like recognizing patterns. Once you do it a bunch of times, you'll see that it's a skill that can be learned. So number 1 daily action is approach. How I like to fit it in my day personally is I'll go out and I'll just do 3 approaches. It takes me 20, 30 minutes. I knock it out and I get my numbers and I go home usually, and I either work or go to sleep or whatever I'm doing, just continue on with my day. But 5 to 6 p.m. I'll run out and I'll do 3 approaches. Unless I have like an instant date or something like that, but typically just getting numbers, as I don't really want to do that at the moment. So yeah, approach. Number 2, dating apps. You guys know I'm a dating app hater in a way, but dating apps are good. I mean, it's the other channel that I like for meeting women, although, you know, I do say that they are capped to a certain point, and lying in your bed swiping is nowhere near as fun as real life cold approach pickup. But yeah, dating apps are something you can be doing every day to meet new women. The title of this video is what I do every day to meet new women. If I'm trying to meet a lot of women and get a lot of volume and get a lot of dates and just quickly, you know, get a bunch of matches and girls that I'm talking to and sort of like seeing which ones I like, dating apps is a way to do it. You add this into your arsenal. Not a whole lot to say about this. Dating apps are pretty easy to use, obviously. Make a profile, you know, make like 10 different prompts. So write out like 10, 20 different prompts and then see which ones you actually like, because chances are the first one you write is just going to be shit. If you write 3 for like the 3 categories, they're all going to be shit. So just write like 20, 30 and then pick the better ones. The prompts are not even the most important thing, honestly. The photos are the best thing. So what you want to do with the photos is take a shit ton of them. It's like a volume numbers game with almost everything in relating to sales and dating. So with the pictures, take a shit ton of them. Like what I did was I had someone take like 1,000 of me just one night as I was just like walking around. I tried on like 2 different outfits. We walked around my apartment a little bit, took 1,000 pictures, and I got like 1 or 2 good ones. And they probably weren't even that good, to be honest. So literally, whenever you're out, take a shit ton of pictures. Always be having people take pictures of you. Just be like girls. They're always like getting pictures, you know, so be like them, and then you'll probably end up with 1 or 2 good pictures after like 10,000, to be honest. And those probably will still be shit. And you're probably gonna need to take another 10,000. So pictures are hard to get. Take a lot of them, and just do your best, honestly. Austin Dunham has some interesting how to take good picture videos on YouTube. Check them out. Cool. So yeah, dating apps, just throw it up there, do some swiping. Don't be on there all day. Limit yourself, just like anything, just like, social media or anything that gives you cheap sort of dopamine in the same way as a dating app. Limit yourself to it. What I like to do personally with texting and apps and all this stuff is I literally set out like 30 minutes a day where I just go on my phone and I just text girls. Like I just have like phone time where I'm just like texting girls literally, using the apps, responding to all the messages that I have. And that's how I sort of block it out, because that shit gets distracting. If it's throughout your day, your phone's blowing up, and then like you have matches and like you're trying to work and like you're doing all this stuff, it's not gonna work. So have a time, 30 minutes, knock it out, and just get in there, just hammer it out basically, because it is some work and you do need to sort of block out time for it if you want to be effective. Okay, so dating apps, and then lastly is texting. So the point of the phone is to get dates. You guys need to be getting dates from the phone. I used to be confused about the phone. I used to try to use it as like a for fun thing where I would just be texting girls like all night, and I thought it was like supposed to be like, that was like how you get girls. You just like have fun with the phone, and you send them memes and you talk to them and you like FaceTime them, and you're just always texting and shit. That was like, I guess maybe like my college strategy, or like I just had no understanding of like what the hell to do with the phone, to be honest. But now I kind of understand, use the phone to get the date. Like just get the date with the phone. It's like I was explaining with the dating apps, it gets to be a waste of time if you're on there all the time, texting, sending memes, jokes, FaceTiming. So use the phone to get dates. And the way that you do it is you escalate. When it's positive, you want to be escalating. So the way that I like to start escalating is, what are you up to? Like if she like laughs at something, or if she just responds back and the conversation's going generally positively, then you want to start escalating. A lot of guys make a mistake in that they actually don't have true intentions with the phone. They're like scared to go on a date, or they're like not sure how the date's gonna work out. Just go on one date, just see how it is. If you're in that stage where you're getting some numbers but you're like not sure exactly what to do with them, set your intentions to actually go on a date. A client of mine was sort of doing that recently, and we just got him out on a date. It went pretty well, and he sort of got his feet wet, and now he knows how to get dates. So what you want to do is the same sort of thing. Have your intentions to get a date. It might sound weird, but like actually want to get a date with the phone. And then you'll start to like, your text will start to align with that goal. But the way that I like to do it, what are you up to this week besides XYZ? Or like, are you doing anything cool this week? I'll literally just ask them like a general like time question, like what are you up to this week? Anything fun going on? Any cool plans? Something like that, just to get an idea of what they're actually doing. And then just based on that, I'll like respond to them, or just start replying and being like, how about XYZ activity? Like, are you down for like this place? How do you feel about like drinks with like cute boys that you met a few days ago, or something relating to how I met her, or just what activity she does? But yeah, so then I'll just start nailing down plans, and then she'll be like, yeah, and then I'll be like, okay, cool, how about 5 p.m.? How about this weekend? Drinks or coffee, smoothie, whatever. And just nail it down, and then meet her. A low investment sort of ask for the date I like to do is just like, if you have a bunch of numbers, you can literally just text them all like, I'm headed to get like a coffee at XYZ place. Are you around? Like to all of them, and then I'm sure you'll get a date that way if you send that to like 10 or 20 girls. If you need help with coaching, click the link below and apply. Thanks for watching.